Even with the massive fires destroying homes in California, flood damage is often the most costly disaster for homeowners.
Yeah, but as KSL investigator Matt Gephardt found out here, even if your home is not in a flood zone, you're still at risk.
Whenever flooding strikes, you will see many news reports about how those impacted may be able to turn to FEMA's National Flood Insurance Program for help. But some homeowners who have that flood insurance have said that it is woefully inadequate. And that is especially true here in Utah, where many of us have finished basements. FEMA's insurance does not cover walls, floors, ceilings, carpeting, nor does it cover personal belongings that you keep in your basement like furniture or electronics. And while many of us learn if our home is considered high risk when we move in, low risk does not mean no risk. In fact, this report from firststreet.org found that 78% of properties flooded by last year's Hurricane Debbie were outside of FEMA's designated flood zones. And even out west, far from hurricane country, FEMA says around 40% of flood insurance claims come from areas outside of designated high-risk flood zones.
Often flooding happens in areas that aren't in FEMA flood zones.
I took all of this to Holly Lawrence of Flood Simple, a company that sells private flood insurance. She says the demand for a la carte flood insurance options is growing.
By shopping around, you can find a more affordable plan.
Lawrence says that private flood insurance may be a better option over FEMA if you need higher coverage limits, want additional coverage, or live in a low or moderate risk flood zone where FEMA's rates may be too high. But where the risk is high, private insurance can do more damage to your wallet.
For some people, FEMA is the best option. It just depends on the individual home.
One important note about flood insurance, you cannot wait until your home is about to flood to sign up. A FEMA flood insurance policy makes you wait 30 days before it goes into effect. A typical waiting period on a private flood insurance is about half that time. Deanie?